feeling impossible. Literally have freshly charged batteries. If my camera is like, charge the battery. Like these are fresh off the charger. So I don't know. Like, let me show you. So this is a freshly charged battery, okay? Like fresh off the freaking thing. Watch. Charge the battery. Anyway, good morning you guys, welcome back. I'm going to try to film today. I'm finishing up my video and then I have to run a few errands and then I have some home stuff to do. It is a Sunday. I was going to go to the gym, but I realized that every single day that I have off from work, I've been like getting up early and like being productive and going to the gym, which I mean isn't bad, but it's like I hardly ever get to sleep and just chill. So that's what we're doing today. Gotta get this video up first though. Thank gosh my camera is finally working. I've been battling this battery thing for a while. Like right now, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm like, is it a camera issue or is it a battery issue? Either way, can it just not be an issue at all? So I'm finishing up this video. Video's uploading. I am about to get ready. I think I'm gonna wash my sheets today, so I'm not gonna make my bed. I might regret that decision later. Hair is also on the to-do list today.
I'm picking up an order for Cece. Appreciate it, thanks. I think I'm gonna chow down, eat my little sandwich, go to the store. It's kind of cold outside, so I can leave the stuff in the car while I get my car cleaned. Thank you.
When you get a free drink, you always get a venti. Rule number 1.
You too. Got my coffee. So I got the praline last year and I really liked it. I remember liking it, so I got 2 pumps of that in. So I've got my breakfast sandwich. I got the friggin' croissant out.
Okay, so I know I didn't film it, but the car wash ended up being closed, which is unfortunate. So, but I couldn't get my car washed today. Still got my coffee. I'm about like, I'd say halfway through. I might just kind of save it. And I'm drinking my water. Here's your sign. Let's drink some water together. Grab your water. I'll give you a second. Go grab your water. Okay, now we're gonna chug. I'm a little behind today. It's just noon, so I have plenty of time to get 2 of these in. I put the juice of about half a lemon in here and it is so tart and delicious. I love it. This is the book that I have been reading, you guys. I got this from, I don't know if I showed you guys this vlog. I think I showed you guys a vlog. We went to Barnes & Noble and this is one of the books I got. It's called The Soulmate Equation. Pretty much a dating app, but they're actually using your genetics and your DNA. Is it DNA? Your DNA, so you send in a saliva sample and they use certain strains to match you with like your best matches. And so it's about a single mom who matches with like the owner or like the creator of this whole technology or whatever, and it's their story. So so far it's really good. I am gonna do, I think, a quick Amazon purchase. There's this salad thing I've been looking at because I really want to start having more salads for lunch, and I think this will make it easier. I'm just like, I kind of want to just emphasize making things easier for myself in any way that I can. $13.59. Let me make sure nothing's available. $13.59, and it's sage green. The bottom container is pretty big and it comes with a fork. Look at this. So this is 54 ounces, the bottom part, and then look at all these for the dressing in the middle. 5 ounces, 5 ounces, 10 ounces, and it comes with a little fork on top, and the container for dressing is actually 3 ounces, which is super duper cool. So I think I'm gonna get it because, you guys, it's been $16.99 and it just went on sale for $13.59, so that's always amazing. And then there's something else I've been wanting to get. This is technically a cup for boba, but the reason I want to get it is to take smoothies on the go to work. And of course it's the sage green. It's leak proof if you don't have the straw in it, so I could easily carry it to work. And then it has a cute little like grip thingy here. And of course it's in the sage green color. I know I said I don't have a lot of New Year's resolutions, but I feel like I'm always fighting this like upward battle when it comes to getting in plenty of fruits and vegetables. It's just something that is difficult for me, and get these two things to make it easier, to encourage me, especially like as we're ending the year and rolling into the new year. It would be nice to have it now and to have some systems in place to just make that easier for me. So I'm gonna get these things, these couple of things. There's some other things in my basket, and I'll let you guys know how I like them because I love the cup. I've been looking at the cup for a while now. You guys know I like to sit on things and think about them before I purchase them. I'm going to peel all of these carrots. When we simmer this soup, we use big chunks of carrots. I'll show you guys so they don't disintegrate, and then later we do the little rounds and then we add those in, because if you do the little rounds in the beginning and then you simmer it for hours, then they kind of disappear. So that's a way to get the carrot flavor but not have the vegetables disintegrate. And then my sister is going to chop this up as well to get started with the soup. I'm probably just going to do this entire bag because we need it. We need the vitamins.
We love carrots.
They're delicious. No, we're using chicken thighs. I think they have bone in the skin, which I love. I don't know. I kind of hate how the skin gets slimy when we cook it, but like it reminds me of Wowo, because Wowo would always make her soup like that.
The whole thing.
With the whole skin. It's 1:30, so we'll probably simmer this for, I'm saying, at least 2-3 hours. So the celery, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna wash this and keep it in super big chunks again, because when you're simmering soup for a long time, the soup, if you cut it in small pieces, it kind of mushes together. So to get the flavor of the celery, we're gonna keep it chunky, simmer it, take it out, and then add in pieces later. I don't really like this.
Yeah.
The carrots. Okay, so these are just our preps. What is this, mirepoix? I think mirepoix is what it's called technically, where it's like, chopped onions and carrots. It's like a French term. They use it like when they're cooking, mirepoix. Base of a good soup. We also have some organic chicken broth that we're going to be using, and we're just literally going to simmer it for hours. Now we're going to add, this is just organic chicken broth. Go ahead and add that whole thing until the chicken is covered. This is the one that we're using. What I like to do is bring it up to a boil after this, and then we'll bring it back down to a simmer. And then we're also going to add in some fresh herbs, and then probably 2 or 3. So part of my lunch, I'm going to have a smoothie, which I will show you guys what I'm putting together. I told you guys I'm trying to get back on my smoothie game. It's not working successfully, but I'm doing my best, okay? I'm doing my best. Light orange juice. I actually have, this is the protein powder I have been kind of enjoying. It has adaptogens in it. I really, really like that. The taste is okay. I'm convinced I'm never gonna find one that I love, but I mix it with some warm water just to like kind of help it dissolve, because I feel like it gets kind of gritty. So an emergency packet for health and vitality as well. This Light and Fit yogurt. I like this one because it tastes really good, and it's 90 calories and 14 grams of protein. It's a nice flavor. Blend of fruit. smells so good. It smells really good. There's something like just letting soup simmer, let it do its like fizzle, and just like, you know, benefiting from that later. Me and my sister did pray healing over this soup when we were cutting up and putting it together, which I think is important, just being intentional about the food you're preparing. We did taste some broth a bit ago and it was really good, but as it just cooks down, I feel like the flavor just really starts to concentrate and build. So let's try some broth right now. That smoothie was so good though. It gave me energy. It has to be the adaptogens in it. Freaking, it has mushrooms and all that good stuff in it. So I'm so excited. I love cooking good food, you know? You cook a good meal and like you just know it's going to be satisfying and satiating and hit all those points. It's hard to beat it. I'm gonna do my hair next. Might have to diffuse tonight since I'm doing it a bit later in the day, but okay gang, so the soup has been cooking for a little over 3 hours at this point, and it's going to cook for a bit longer. But what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take these chunks out. You can honestly leave them in if you want, but I'm going to take them out. My sister likes to enjoy them. And then I'm going to put the sliced carrots and celery back into this soup. And then I'm also going to take out the bay leaves, all the chunks of herbs, and then the soup is pretty much cooked. The only thing left that I need to cook is some noodles. The last time we had this soup, I did these. You guys were obsessed. We have like 3 bags of these. So I think I'm just going to cook these on the side, you guys. I like to cook the noodles on the side because if you leave them in the soup, then it'll suck up all of the broth, and I hate that. I really don't like that. So I will literally just cook these and keep them on the side. And the plus side is tomorrow when we have leftovers, I could just cook fresh noodles. That is a tip for your soups or anything that you have that like has noodles in it. If you feel like doing the extra step, cook it on the side so it doesn't absorb all the liquid, because I'm telling you, I'm a brothy girl. Like I want to sip on that broth, and I don't want to wake up tomorrow and all the broth and the stuff that we've worked hard to build flavor in is gone inside of the noodles. And then the noodles to me will get super mushy. So the chicken is pretty much cooked. I feel like shredding it, but once it's this soft, you can kind of just smash it and then all of the chicken will come off the bone. The carrot is literally already falling apart, so when you do smaller pieces, it quite literally disappears into the soup. I personally like having bites of carrots, which is why I choose to do it this way. But you can see, like, look at all the little pieces of it because it's just been simmering for so long. I'm sure there's another way to do it. Like, do you see how much liquid is gone now from me taking out all that stuff? Clear up a little bit, but I'm gonna top off with the rest of this. Then our prepped veggies are going in. My sister and I cut these up. So now that you're gonna have full intact carrots and celery in the soup, which is what I prefer. So they just kind of have to soften up. The flavor's there. We're not building flavor. The flavor's been built. We're just waiting for the vegetables to soften up. This is gonna be so good. So honestly, you'll probably take another 20-30 minutes, which is a good amount of time to get the noodles prepped. So now what I'm gonna do, now that my noodles are cooked, I actually overdid it on the noodles. Surprise, surprise. I always do that. Portion sizing for noodles is something I have not mastered. I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. You can use any oil, but what this is gonna do, it's gonna prevent your noodles from sticking together even after, they've been in the fridge. You really don't need a lot. You really don't even taste it, but it does definitely keep them from sticking together. Soup is still chugging along there. Probably just about done, honestly. Christmas PJs are check out a bit of fresh parsley. I'm just going to throw in there. This soup looks delicious. I've already drinking one of these. I'm gonna do my best to get through at least 30 more ounces, and I'll be very satisfied with that. But I'm about to catch up on my girl Tashana's videos. I have a couple videos to watch. I'm going to start uploading this footage and like start editing it out, getting a rough cut going. It's just better to be on top of it. Even if I'm not editing out completely, getting some of it done today will lighten my load over the next couple days. And I'm really thinking I should have bought a book off Amazon today, because the other book that I have is not that long of a book. So I haven't really talked about books for a while because I've kind of stopped reading as much. I don't know if I told you guys. If I told you guys or not. Anyway, I stopped reading because I would be reading too late into the night and I wouldn't go to bed. So it was literally an issue, and I was like, okay, so I can't be reading at night anymore because I literally will read till midnight and then I won't be getting enough sleep. So this book is crazy. Like, I don't know why it shook me so much. I was just like, I don't know if I talked about this book with you guys. The Silent Patient. This is a very popular book. It's really good, but I was just like, I did really like this book, but it like shook me. And then after I read it, I just have to be very careful about the content I read before bed, because it gave me like, just like I was just thinking about it too much, and I can't read this kind of book before bed. It wasn't scary, but like, I think it's good. I really, really did like this. And then the second book, the book that I have on deck right now, is The King Maker. This is a series. I can't remember what this is about, but I bought this probably a couple weeks ago now, and this is, I think, is a trilogy. So I kind of feel like I should have bought in the second book for this, because I'm already halfway through this book. If I have it my way, I will be probably mostly finishing this book tomorrow at work, and then that only leaves me one book to have on deck. But there are other books I can read, so we'll see about it. If you guys are reading right now, just let me know what you guys are into, what you're liking. You guys, I'm just climbing into bed, which you guys know just puts a smile on my face. We watched one of our favorite Christmas movies. If you like cute Christmas movies and you haven't seen Klaus on Netflix, it's one of my favorite movies, Christmas movies. It's just such an original storyline. I love an original storyline, and I think it was time for a new like story for how Christmas came about, and you know, the origin story of Santa. So it's definitely like a kids movie, but it's one of my favorites, and it just like, it's like a little bit emotional too. It's just really sweet movie. So I recommend you watch that. It's on Netflix. It's called Klaus. That was nice. I enjoyed a little cocktail, as you guys saw. It's just so good. It's just so nice to have to sip on. And now, honestly, you guys, I'm ready to read the night away. I was so worried about not having enough footage for today, but I uploaded it all and I was like, this is so much to edit. I overdid it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up because that supports me and my channel, which I'm so appreciative of. And of course, subscribe for more content. Every day is a gift, and I'm so grateful that you decided to spend part of the gift here with me today. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye. I also have this strange rash on my eye. Do you guys know anything about this? If you do, please let me know. It doesn't hurt or anything, but it just is strange.